All right, my man, state your name. Let them know who you be on Real Talk with Nick.
It's your boy, no other than G5. Y'all already know the vibe.
All
Hit
right,
that like, hit that share.
hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is, man. Listen, man, we're going to recap on the first game between the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics. Do you like what you saw, man?
I mean, I would have liked it more if they'd have played they started 5, but they played the day before, so I understood that. But for us playing against some bench players, it's okay.
Yeah?
Our starters got our points real quick. I like how they came in the game. None of them looked tired. If you looked at it, like they literally went. Like Tibbs was running them. Like he's been running the Knicks so bad where they're not even tired. Like them guys didn't look tired. RJ looked great out there. We got to give it to him. He looked great. Even Julius looked good.
I seen one play that had me going crazy with Julius Randle, man, when he got stripped. He's still dribbling the ball with his head down, man.
I mean, that's his game. We can't take his game away from him. That's the play set up for him that way, and then better defender gonna get that cookie. That's all that is.
You know who I like what I seen from, what I saw? Evan Fournier.
Well, we know Evan Fournier could do that.
But Tom Thibodeau knows that.
He knows that, but he got to play fucking defense. It's that simple, bro. You want rotation tips, Frank? You got to play a little defense.
Is this coming from the same person, right? Speaking of you, who played defense in today's game?
A lot of players don't, but what I'm saying for Tibbs, we know Tibbs. We know the coach. Coach gonna only play you if you defensive. Quickly looked good out there.
I was about to mention quickly, man. Looked like he bulked up a little too.
Yeah, he had to. You saying he's too frail. Like even when he bulked up a little bit at the beginning, you see them getting. All they doing is throwing big bodies in front of him and just stopping him right on the line. It literally stops him. You got to throw his body into him. He scored 21, but in the beginning you could see what I was talking about when I say he's too little. Brunson, I don't know, with the way he moves, the way he shakes and shivers, it's like these niggas can't touch him. So it's like it's different. We didn't get to see hard on the court. So, I mean, Evan Fournier looked good. Quentin Grimes started. Saw the starter lineup. You saw the starter lineup.
Mm-hmm.
We saw RJ go. We saw Julius go out before RJ went out. RJ starts with the second team, so RJ stays on the court longer. And he's bringing down the ball. You saw him bring down the ball like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
You got to get that 3-point though, bro. Like, oh my nigga, the first 7 minutes, my nigga, you missed fucking 6 3-pointers, bro. Like, RJ, you could average 30 if you could get these threes. They leaving you wide open for a reason, bro. I hope you practice your 3 this whole summer.
Well, according to you, when you seen that Bronze performance in the FIBA,
he was hitting them. I don't get last night. I don't know what. Oh my God, that nigga did not hit one of those threes in the first half. First quarter, that nigga missed all them threes. He shot like 6 threes and missed them. And Don J. Deviochi, that nigga was giving him the ball when he had open 3 shots. Here, RJ, so that we know it. And you hear how they talk about it. You hear how they say, oh my God, RJ's gonna be crazy if he could just get that jump shot. That 3? They can't stop him in the hole. He scored what, 13? In like 13 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Julius scored in 13 minutes. They all had double figures in 13 minutes, all 3 of them. So our starters is okay. We ain't got to worry about those 3. Those 3 we know. Even Mitch was looking, ooh-wee. Let's go, Mitch.
Yeah,
let's go, Mitch.
Mitch.
Now I gotta give him that.
Okay,
See,
about time.
Mitch,
about time.
He didn't foul. My nigga didn't foul. He let certain shit just go. Like, fuck it, I can't defend it, and let it just go as you're supposed to stay in the game longer. His rebounder we know his rebound is there. He's the #1 offensive rebounder. Look like he's gonna be #1 again. I mean, Mitch looked like he was good. He wasn't winded. When we was running it, he didn't get winded. He stood out there a good amount of minutes. He stood out there 8-9 minutes for the first
he looked like he bulked up a little too.
Yeah, he did. You see, and they gave him the ball. You see that now. Bronson, whoop, whoop, D-Joe, bang, low. RJ gave it to him on the low. Julius gave it to him on the low. He averaged like 10. He had 10. So that means the starting five is actually making sure they give him the ball now. It's a different Knick. It looked like they all literally trust each other now. Like they core trust each other so much that it don't matter who got the ball. We're going to score. Even if you miss the shot, we're going to be there for the rebound. You see the effort that they're giving even for the rebounds. On the offensive rebound, you see them all literally pitching in. When RJ was missing them threes, two men automatically went down there because they know I'm there for you. Even when you say when Julius got stripped, who was right there after he got stripped? It was a Knick on him. That's how you know it's a big difference. So I see that difference. And I see what everybody talking about. But yeah, then they predicted the Knicks in fourth. They predict.
I was saying that. I said second.
You said second.
No less than 4. It's on tape, baby.
No, you said 4. I say 6. And I said 6. Remember, I said 4. We both said 4.
No, you didn't.
Yes, when you said
Come
it,
on,
I
man.
agreed with you then. That was before the trades went, before we had the trades going on, and they threw everything to the East to make the East look crazy now. That was before Boston got who they got. That was before the Bucks got this dude and Boston got them. That was way before that. So now I predicted it different. But then I can see it's just preseason. I'm trying to see who we gonna keep from that little core that we seen. The little who we gonna keep. Quentin Grimes needs to step up, man. I'm really, he ain't put the buckets in, man. Quickly outscored everybody. Quickly had 21 on these niggas.
Yeah, man.
Quickly had the most.
Yeah, more than Jalen Brunson.
Well, Jalen Brunson only played 13, 14 minutes. They all played 13.
What he had, like 17 points?
Yeah, that's the crazy shit. They had points. Quick. They got their points fast. Remember, the Knicks was up 20 in the first quarter. But then when the bench came in, what happened? And that's our problem, the bench. That's what I'm worrying about, our bench.
Now,
I ain't worrying about our starting five.
When you speak of the bench, could this be the moment where we start to reminisce and miss my man Obi?
No.
Okay.
No.
You don't think Obi's going to be a...
Remember, Josh Hart didn't play. So Josh Hart would have came off the bench. With RJ. It would have been RJ, Josh Hart, quickly. Denjo Navis, and the big dude. Either Sims or the other dude, Hardestein. It'll be Hardestein. They just got to stop the second team from scoring, because when our bench came out, that was a bunch of players that don't even play in the NBA. And they took that 20-point deficit and dropped it down, made it into a game. So that's what I'm looking at. The second unit was not as strong as I want them to be. Even with Fournier on there, he was the second unit, but it was not strong. Sims didn't do good. Where was Sims? Think about it. He was playing. He had the whole game. Mitch sat down. Hardestein sat down. They ain't have to play. Those players, they got their little minutes in, their little run, their little workout in, and he set them down. He played it smart. I thought he was going to play them niggas longer than what he played them. They got their buckets. They did their thing. And I guess he was like, sit down. We play again, what, tomorrow? Let's see what we do tomorrow. Or is it tonight? I think it's tonight. Today's Wednesday. So I think it's tonight. I think we play tonight. I got to check on that to make sure, fact check that. I think we play tonight. Now, we got some other news too, right, Nick? We've been hearing all the backlash about Tibbs.
Talk to me.
Right.
Now I'm going to name a list of players, man.
Now,
wait.
I'm gonna say it. Give me the list of players of the beef we heard, right?
Okay, we're gonna start off with the past and new.
Listen, this is no
the past and
this
new.
Is no Tibbs hate. So in the comments, cut that bullshit out.
Thank you, because I got people talking about, you constantly going for Tom Thibodeau's head. I thought I was targeting Julius Randle.
Nigga, this is New York. We talking in the whole Knicks, nigga. Everybody get it.
Everybody.
That's why the people say don't. Knicks fans is the worst fans because we fucking hard. We the hardest fans you ever would have. We'll criticize you and love you at the same goddamn time.
So
don't get mad.
You got fans out here who's actually pleased with Tom Thibodeau record as a Knicks coach?
I mean, he do got a nice little record on the Knicks.
I'm hearing that he's above 500 with the
He
Knicks.
is. He's above 500. I mean, he doing what Tibbs do. Like, we ain't gonna sit there and not lie. Like, okay, he came, he made the team stronger. The way they look now, you can tell.
But his playoff record as a coach is under 500.
Yes, it's under 500 because that's Tibbs.
It's
Remember, we got to look at it like this. When he was in it with Rose, right? When he was with Rose went to the Eastern Conference Finals, MVP. Next year he tore his ACL, fucked up his career, right? So who else he had after that? He had Jimmy Butler. That wasn't the Jimmy Butler that we got now. So what did he really have as a team to sit there and say, oh, I could get far? When he had it, he almost went that far, right?
Right.
So now he got this team, and it seems like the Knicks is all on one page. You can see by the way they playing that starting five, the way they playing, the way they just sharing the ball. It doesn't matter. They ain't being greedy. You don't see Bronson just like, okay, this is my shot. No, you don't see Julius even saying, this is my shot. He'll bring it down and pass it off. I was surprised. And they more patient, so this could be a good season for him. But this would be the season if they don't do good this year. He might be gone.
He might be
He
gone.
might be gone. We knock him because, you know, we know what he do. He overworks his players. But then when we deep in the season, in this playoff time, when you want your guys to be ready and willing to go as hard as they went all season, because they physically trained for this. So that's how we got to look at it too, right? I mean, I look at both sides of the sword. You know what I mean? I got to look at both sides because either one will cut you. So you got to look at both sides.
Okay. But now we're going to run this list down, man.
Yes, please.
We all know about Cam Reddish.
Okay, Cam.
And before we even get to Cam Reddish, how did Tom Thibodeau become a Knicks coach? Because he had a problem at Minnesota.
Yeah.
Where I believe who he had a problem with over there.
Derrick Rose was there when he was there.
Was it Love he had a problem with? Or was that Fizdale? He had a problem with Love. Kevin Love.
It wasn't Fizdale. Kevin Love wasn't on Minnesota.
So he had a problem with a player.
Probably was Towns.
Okay. Well,
Probably Towns.
Whatever the case may be.
One of the superstars, one of the star players on the team.
He had a problem
He had
with.
a problem with.
So now he come to New York.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Got Julius. But he loves Julius. I don't know. Hey, Julius is his guy.
Okay, we all know that.
We know that. Like, I could
But
admit
I'm going to tell you.
I don't know what kind of relationship they got, but I don't know how Julius is like. Julius is his guy. Like, that's his go-to guy. JB ain't even his fucking go-to guy. So that's something that's for another topic, another time. But, yeah, continue.
He got problems with Cam Reddish.
Yeah, that's one.
That's one. Then from Cam Reddish, we was hearing about Evan Fournier.
That's two.
We ain't know about the Derrick Rose situation. Everybody thought.
Nah, he said something.
Wait, hold up. Derrick Rose said it was a
before.
strain on their relationship, so it's not the same.
No,
we ain't
Rose
talking
said
Chicago.
something before, though. He did say something.
What did he say?
Remember when he wasn't getting player time? We even talked about this. Me and you talked about this. When he wasn't getting the player time, he said he was willing and ready to play. You don't know why Tibbs is not playing. Him and Fournier at the same time both said we willing and ready. That was halfway when the playoffs started.
Oh, he only played Derrick Rose for 27 minutes, man. I mean, 27 games.
Yeah, we know that.
Out the season. I thought that Derrick Rose and Tom
had an agreement.
He played a leadership role, tutor the rookies, you know what I'm saying?
Probably so.
But he wanted the rock, man.
When it was time for him to ball.
And then when we seen Derrick Rose get the rock,
he didn't do much.
Shot air balls.
Because he wasn't
in tune.
You can say that.
Another Obi situation, not being in tune because you don't have the rock. I don't care how nice you are. If you don't have the
So that's four.
So you got Cam Reddish.
That's 4 Knicks.
Evan Fournier.
No defense.
Derrick Rose.
He played defense.
Okay.
Two with no defense.
Who else?
Mitchell
Robinson.
can't say he don't play defense. It's
I need you to look up at me and
He's not. I'm not gonna sit there and say can't put him with the other two that don't play defense. He played defense,
but
so
he don't have
he
a great
played defense.
relationship with players, man. And you can't tell me Emmanuel Quickly is not potentially on that
Shit.
list either.
Nigga, I looked at Manuel Quickly's numbers from last year. That nigga's numbers wasn't bad. Nigga, what we was talking about?
Repeat that?
His numbers wasn't bad last year.
No, what numbers was it?
His numbers was actually good for a 6-man.
Yeah.
And
He got
this year-
snubbed for the 6-man award.
And
People
this
saying
year
that.
They got him
They're
as
saying that for a reason.
Right now in Vegas, they got him as the number 1 to win 6-man of the year. So they got him number 1, meaning they know he's going to do some things this year. He's showing that he could do a little more. He's still a little sloppy though. That's what kills me with him. Like he still bobbles the ball a little bit. So.
Okay.
He can still turn over that ball.
He can still turn over the rock.
Yeah, we saw it. Like he's playing against guys that's trying to get where you at, and they fumbling. All they doing is throwing their body in front of you. You jumping off their body. You're not getting that call no more. They're not giving those calls out no more. So.
And in your eyes, how Jalen Brunson look?
Healthy. Real healthy. Look like he's focused. He looked real focused. Jump shot, sweet.
Them threes look good.
That shit was looking sweet out there, that release. Then I'm just waiting for what's that guy? I'm waiting for him to get a little better. It seemed like he the only one that's like really not part of that core team.
Who, Jericho?
No, Jericho, I don't know. Cause see, Hardestein's there, and we know when that playoff ran, Hardestein came off that bench, nigga. He produced. Him and Hart carried us on our second unit. So that's why I say with him and Hart together, and with RJ still there for the scoring, because RJ's gonna be the major scorer. You gotta look at what they doing in the second unit. Second unit is gonna be RJ running that unit. Because you're gonna have Quickly come off the point. You might have what's the other kid? Not Sims. The Quentin Grimes. Not Quentin Grimes. The other one go behind Quentin Grimes. What's that other kid name? No matter of fact, it's gonna be Delano.
Dante, you talking about?
Yeah, the white boy. He's gonna come off. It's gonna be him, Hart, RJ, and Hardestein, right? That's the second unit. Who's the one that's going to be the scorer out that unit? It's only 2. First option is going to be RJ. Second option is going to be Quickly. So, RJ got a chance this year to put some numbers up.
But if he played the way he played the first game at the guard, man, that don't look good.
What you mean that don't look good? RJ,
you said it yourself, man. All them threes.
I said his threes. He still managed. They couldn't stop him going to the hole. There's nobody stopping RJ going to that hole. We see it now. Like, that nigga is just, when he wants, and that's what his go-to is, nigga, I get the ball, I'm going to the Baja, nigga, I'm not, he plays like he's a 4, but he's a 3, and he's a good 3. So he's good where he's at. He just got to get them jump shots. Because once he start getting them threes, right, if he could lock in with them threes, all them open shots he's getting with them threes, they're going to stop giving it to him. Then they're going to have to play him out there. So when they come out there to play him, he's going to beat them on the first step. Right to the Baja. So he gotta get that right. He gotta get that right. He gotta work on that 3. It seems like he's trying to shoot it with his right hand, because if I didn't notice, he was releasing with his right hand. So I don't know if that was just practice for him to just get used to shooting with the right. Because it's preseason, I don't really care. But let me try my new right hand off. You seen it a couple times, he went right.
Right.
And those are the ones he was shooting bad. The baddest shots was the ones with the right.
Mm-hmm.
He can shoot with both hands. He can lay up with both hands. So he got to really get his focus in on it.
So, if what we've seen against the Knicks first game, when we speak of them playing against Boston, should we be concerned, man?
Our bench, we shouldn't be concerned. Seem like we good. But our bench need to come off. Because when I looked at the numbers, for the bench, that's a nice little core bench. if everybody can get their buckets, if everybody get their chances with the ball, and they trust each other on that court, they're gonna get some buckets. I already know the starting five. We can see that. We can see that gel right there. That shit is stupid. That first four: Bronson, Bronson, RJ, Julius, and Mitch. That four right there. Whatever they throw with that, and you see that's what they're gonna play with. That one position right there, that two.
Mhm.
That's the one they're gonna play with. Tibbs don't know who he's gonna put in that two. Because that four right there, they locked in on another level. Even Mitch. Mitch is locked in. I ain't seen Mitch ball like that in a while. Shit, that was the first time I seen him actually offensively aggressive.
Yeah, he was going for loose balls, all types of shit.
Offensively aggressive, not just defensively aggressive.
Yeah.
He was more offensively aggressive than he was defensively aggressive. Like you can see, he laid off a lot of shit. Like it's normal shit that we know he'll go up to try to block.
Yeah.
You see them just
Lay back,
get the layup. So that's smarter. So now that means he's thinking smarter. It's gonna be sick if he does that.
If he
Then that
continues
means
to do that.
his average is gonna go up. So that means if he could get 15 to 10, 20 and 5, 25 and 9, 20, 24 and 8. Then you got Quickly coming off the bench. 15, 17. Might go up 17 this year. Got Hart that could give us 15. You got Denjanovi that could give us 15. Got Hardestein that could literally give us 15.
Why you think they didn't play hard yesterday? I mean, that first game.
I think Hart is going to be in the 2, right? I think Hart's locked in at the 2. So Tibbs is like, yo, take this day off. Because today, RJ might not play. See what I mean? So one of them else might not play. So one might take a day off. And one might play. He ain't injured. He's just probably Tibbs in the play. Don't suit up today. Don't worry about it. I need to see. I got 15 motherfuckers here. I need to see who else I need. I got to get my core team. So I ain't going to need you now and put you in jeopardy because that's our defensive greenhorn. Him and Mitch is the greenhorns of defense. They're the ones that could do the most D. RJ too, because RJ love defense. That's the one thing with RJ we keep forgetting. It's his defense. Okay. RJ do play some good ass defense. RJ can play some defense. His side don't never really get a bad get really over on him. If you ever thought about it, RJ really don't have to.
Yeah.
Because who he really got to D in this position? Got to think about it, right?
Right.
So his defense has always been there. We ain't gonna not, because we never said nothing about his defense. It's always his offensive side we always worried about.
His defense ain't that great.
It ain't. Whose defense is great in the NBA? The top ones that they say is the best defensive players don't even score points. I'm sorry. They don't score. All they got is defense. They don't get no buckets. They average like 4 or 5 points, 2 rebounds, but they defensive players. That's just to give like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really pay that no mind.
All right, man. So it is what it is, man.
But what y'all think is gonna happen? What y'all think gonna happen? Do y'all think we got a good squad? Do we need to add another piece to this and mess up the gel that we got right now?
Is moving RJ to the 4 a big mistake?
He's not gonna be in the 4. He's gonna come in at the 4 when they want to play small. So when they play small ball, because you know a lot of teams on the East right now are small. So playing small ball would be typical because most of them teams on the East is small.
Now that's gonna be a problem when we play the team in the West. When we get deep into the postseason.
But we do got that though, because remember we still got Jericho Sims.
He was a no-show, man.
I know. And he had minutes. It ain't like he ain't playing.
All I saw was that big ass afro. And I'm like, yo, he's not.
I think he put too much. I think he's just too much into the weightlifting. And he's too like, and he just can't get his, because you put this on and now you lose what you had natural. Because you thought bulking up in the NBA was going to get you. Because when he first came, that nigga wasn't that big when we got him.
No, he wasn't.
Nigga like Superman now. He looked like fucking Dwight Howard. What the fuck he thought he was doing? And then you ain't got the game like Dwight Howard.
I'm just happy we won, man, because I didn't watch the full game. I fell asleep on the game.
It got boring.
Yeah, it did.
It got boring.
It did. And I start biting my nails when I seen Julius Randle get stripped and how he got stripped. You feel me?
But you didn't look at what happened right after that. That's what I mean with it. You get stripped, defense was right on it. Ain't like he got stripped and they fast break score 2. That wasn't the case. They slowed it down because why? They already know Julius gonna get stripped once or twice. Somebody stay close to him when he ISO now. So that way they could pick up that guy with the ball. And you just gotta sacrifice. You ain't gonna always, you wanna get stripped, nigga. It is the NBA, right?
That's what they say, man.
So if it's the NBA, I hope you get stripped once or twice. Make it look good. Make it look like WWF in this motherfucker.
All right, and that's what it is with the one and only my man G5. Talking the recap game between the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics. Who they play next, man?
Shit, who they play tonight? I'm gonna Google fact that right now. Let's check that right.
We play tonight, right?
Yeah, I think we play tonight. Today's Wednesday. We gotta play on Wednesday night.
Do you know where we play at?
It's again away. If we play away. I'll tell you that much. If we playing away. We are playing away. Played at home the last game.
Yep. I think this is Tom Thibodeau's last season as a coach.
Actually, we don't play until Saturday.
The Saturday. And who we play?
Saturday, we play Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. That's going to be very interesting, man.
We're playing against Timberwolves. So that means you're playing against a good little squad.
You got Derrick Rose running the floor.
Nah, he ain't on the Timberwolves.
He's on Minnesota, man.
The Timberwolves, bro. That's not Minnesota.
Who you said?
I said Timberwolves.
Oh, the Timberwolves, not the Grizzlies. My bad.
Not the Grizzlies.
Oh, okay.
Timberwolves. That's fucking Edwards and fucking Towns.
Townsend.
Yeah, that's Tibbs' old squad.
Everybody gunning for the Knicks, man.
That's Tibbs' old squad.
I missed the first game with Obi, man. Did you get to see that?
No, I ain't watched that game. I only was focused on one game in the preseason, and that's the Knicks, because I need to analyze what be going on. So I watched the Lakers game, but that shit was not even fun neither. None of the stars played. You got to catch the first game of the season for the stars to play. Wemby, I ain't catch that game. I heard that was a hell of a game. They said preseason's like playing the regular season now because where they playing. But Saturday we play. We're gonna see what's going on.
All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. Got my boy G5
in the building.
In the building,
y'all
man.
Already know. Hit that like, hit that share. Make sure y'all subscribe. Don't be scared. If y'all love the Knicks, y'all love to listen here.
Oh,
and
shit.
Only here, it's right here with Nick.
Damn, you should have gave that rap shit to Melly Mel, man. We out. Peace.